Hey guys, so before we get into the episode, I just want to show you guys what my EA ID is. It is Simmering Sagas, the same as my YouTube channel. And I currently only have Phillippa and Phineas uploaded. And if you guys want any of my Sims in these episodes, don't hesitate to ask. I don't have a problem with uploading my Sims. So Manfred is about to age up soon. So if you want to upload a Sim for him to marry, you can use the hashtag Simmering Sagas. It doesn't necessarily have to be for Manfred. Y'all could just create families that I could plop down into my save file if that's what you guys want. So I currently only have one submission thus far, and this was by Anuvi Sim. So thank you very much, Anuvi. I like the bio that she gave these sisters. I'm planning on doing 6 Sims for this batch choosing. So one of the Sims is going to be a Sim that was born in game, and then I'll choose the other Sims that you guys decide to create. If you guys don't decide to create me Sims, then that's fine. I'll just use some Sims that I can find on the gallery. But that is all I have to say about this. I can't wait to see your Sims if you decide to create a Sim for me. Oh, another thing though, they don't have to have bios. It's just something that I prefer. And you don't have to use CC. I know a lot of you guys don't play with CC. So if you decide to upload a Sim without CC, that's fine. It's probably for the better anyway. But let's get into the episode. So we start off this episode with Philippa praying in the backyard by the pond. It is something that she's been doing frequently since Gregory passed away. It's been a few months since he's died, and the Grim Reaper is still in our house. I don't know why. This is an issue I have across all my save files when something happens to my Sims. I don't know why that is, but I'm going to have Philippa stop that and come in here and make a cheese and bread platter so that we can feed our kids. And after that, Philippa can come in here and sweep the floor because it is very dusty, and Phineas can give Gilbert a bath because he stinks. While they do that, Claire and Manfred are in the shed talking to each other. Claire is very upset because Pepper recently ran away, and she's asking Manfred if he's ever gonna come back, and he's reassuring her that the dog will come back. You know, sometimes dogs need to go out and run, and that's something that Pepper does a lot. So he's just saying, yeah, the dog will come back, just don't overthink it. So really love that relationship that is starting to form. Manfred is such a big protective brother. He loves all of his siblings. Even though he doesn't really get along with them all the time, he still loves them. So here Gilbert is on a potty. He has almost maxed out his potty skill. Manfred is in there eating while Claire takes a bath, and Bodwin is going into the house to wash his hands. I should probably put a sink in their shed. I don't know why I haven't thought about that yet. So Phineas needs to come into the house to eat, and I'm sick of this buff about them not paying their property taxes. They don't have property taxes. They don't even own this land. The king owns this land. And Philippa is telling Bodwin to uproot these trash plants so we can get rid of those. That's all around our house. And I'm going to send her to go make some dye in the kitchen. And I guess Bodwin can eat after that. Why is that child still smelly? I guess he still needs a bath. So Philippa finished that dye. I'm going to put that into her inventory so that we can create some colored wool so that she can use that wool to make stuff with the loom, make some fabrics with the loom. I think that's a mod by Ice Mon that allows you to turn the wool, if you have dyes in your inventory, into colored wool, or yarn I should say. Yeah, so turn the wool into yarn. That's the mod. I think I have that listed on my Tumblr page if you guys want that. So Bodwin needs to come in here and clean up his drawing station so that he can make some more art. And I'm going to have Claire clean up as well. And Gilbert is finally getting that bath. I thought his father gave him, but apparently not. And there was a random strawberry on the floor, so I put that in Philippa's inventory. After Gilbert is done with his bath, he can go eat some food too. And we're going to send Phineas out to go foraging again. We still have nothing for the winter season. No harvestables for the winter season. So somebody broke the sink. So Phillipa is, of course, preparing that. She's going to clean that mess. And Gilbert is sitting on that I want to say bench by himself. And Saoirse came by to check up on the kids before they all go to the church service because it is Wednesday. I know she knows that Phillipa is going through it. She's having a hard time since Gregory died. But here we are at church, listening to our pastor give our priest give us a sermon, and Phillipa was shouting profanities out in the church, and I know that is something that we're not supposed to be doing. But while they were at church, Manfred and Phineas went to the market to sell some woodwork. And this was a disaster because Saoirse, I don't know why Saoirse came by from church just to steal our spot at the tending table. She stole our spot. She stole Manfred's spot. And then Phineas actually got his spot stolen from somebody else. So I guess it's really a hard knock life for these peasants. They're fighting over market table spaces, I guess. And I guess Claire's finna go talk to some animals after church. Phillipa was really tired, so she went in the house to take a nap while Gilbert was still on the bench. I wonder if he's been on that bench the whole time, but it was getting late, so I just sent everybody to bed. The next day, we joined Philip at his workplace at the blacksmith shop. He is a blacksmith, and guys, I really like following him to his job because this blacksmith mod is so fun to play. I really like it. So I think I'm going to have Phineas get a job here so that I can follow him here too because I really like playing this. So after he got off from work, he went to the tavern with some of his buddies, and they were discussing how the recent arresting of their previous lord that was over them, that they had to pay taxes to. He got arrested, and nobody knows why. And everybody knows that the king is ill and that he's about to pass away soon. So there is some disarray in the village now because people are uncertain about the future. After that, Philip went home to be with his wife and his 4 beautiful toddlers. I know Annice is very much stressed out being pregnant and having to take care of 4 toddlers as well as having a baby on the way. So she's going to make some food, make some dinner for them, get that done so she can put some food in these children's bellies. And they're following her around. Okay, so that was a cute moment between, I guess that's Millicent and Eva. They're so adorable. Oh, I do like the triplets. I like them a lot. So not Philip. How did I even get that messed up? And is finishing the boiled eggs, and we're gonna have all the toddlers get something to eat. So Millicent is gonna come get some eggs, and so is Hellywise, and so is Eva. I guess Philip decided that he didn't want any boiled eggs and was going to eat some leftover gruel. That is fine with me as long as he eats. And Annice is just over there stressed out. I guess her back hurts. I know. Pregnancy is taking a strain on her. And that's crazy. She's always home alone with these toddlers, and then being pregnant, I know she's stressed out. And I guess the toddlers are gonna just eat their food on their beds. This house is a mess. So Philip is gonna take care of that trash that was on the floor. And now Annice is gonna change Delia's diaper. Can't wait until Delia ages up into a child and maybe she can help her mom out with her younger sisters. Because this is too much for Annice. It really is. So Annice is just gonna change Delia's diaper, and then I guess since it's late, everybody just needs to go straight to bed. Like, look at Phillip. Wow, no help from him at all. I guess he came home to eat and go to sleep. That's crazy. Okay, so we're just gonna give Delia a bath. I thought she was gonna change her diaper, but I guess not. Yeah, so he just went straight to sleep. I'm just gonna go help Annice out and send all the toddlers to bed. So the triplets to bed. And then Annice herself can go to bed after she puts Delia down. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to expand this house soon. So off to bed, Annice goes. Oh, but I do love this family though. So it's the next day, or in the morning next day, and I think that's Millicent. Millicent is getting a bath now. And then while she was giving Millicent a bath, she went ahead and went into labor. So this is her, and Millicent is like, what is wrong with mommy? And walks away like, what's going on with you, mom? So there she is in labor in such pain. And by herself too, because Phillip went off to work. So she gave birth to a girl, and I was happy because I love the idea of them all having girls. So we generated the number 123. So this child's name is gonna be Vivian, and I really love that name. And then we had another girl. I was like, okay, and another multiple birth, and it was a boy, the first boy of the house. So we had to generate a number, and we got 121, which is Rowan. That's such a bad boy name. I hope he grows up to be a charmer. And guys, this lady had triplets again, another boy, and I was like, what? I was so like, what are the odds of her having back-to-back triplets? This is crazy. Like, so the last baby name is Bartholomew. This never happens to me in my normal gameplay. Like, I never get multiples in my normal gameplay, and then in this challenge I have 2 back-to-back triplets. I don't know what to say. I'm really speechless. Like, I don't know what to say. So I rolled for Annice twice because I just feel like that's like fair. So she rolled an 8, then she rolled a 13. So she's fine. She's gonna make it. I don't know how, but she made it. So now we're gonna roll for baby Vivian, and she rolls a. She rolled a 13, so she's fine. Okay, so she gets to make it. I'm not mad about that. So I rolled for Rowan. He's fine. He rolled 18. And then I'm going to roll for Bartholomew. And he's fine. He rolled a 12. And this is crazy. Like, how are these babies making it? Like, you would think with this amount of children that I would have gotten some death rolls. I mean, some deaths by now. But this is like, I'm really sad because I'm sad that my children are beating their death rolls. It's crazy. I can't believe that these children aren't dying because it's too many Sims. So currently they have now, I guess, 7 kids, and this lady rolled to have 10 pregnancy tries, and I'm thinking I'm gonna change that to 10 children, just 10 children, because this is my side household, and I don't think it's that important for them to have like that amount of pregnancy. So I'm just gonna stop them at 10 children. And we're back in our main household, and I'm gonna clean we'll have Phineas clean our animals and also clean the area where they are. And Bodwin is gonna come in here and draw some people. What is Claire doing? Just standing outside. Manfred is practicing his archery skill. He's getting really good. He's getting better. In my mind, he is being trained by Phillip. Like, from time to time, his uncle comes around and helps train him. But Claire's is going to go in here and play with her dog because it's really her dog. And she's very attached to him. So she's going to also get the dog to eat some food. So look, some little playtime with her and the dog. But now it's time to age up Gilbert, and he rolled a 20. So I'm really actually happy. That I would be sad if any more of Philippa's children died, so I'm really happy about this. But some of Annice's kids have got to go. I'm sorry. I'm praying on her children's downfall right now because there's too many kids, you guys. There's too many kids. So he has the outdoors trait, which is the same as his father. So I think he's gonna be I don't know what I really want to do with him. Maybe he'll be like a fisherman or something. Like he'll go out and fish that like what Manfred used to do, I guess. Or maybe we can have him do collectibles. Look at the stank face he was giving. So I had to get him a bed. So I decided to make him and Bodwin or have him and Bodwin have a bunk bed. So he sleeps on the top bunk now. And this space is so cramped now. But it looks so cozy though, even despite that it's cramped. So I'm going to assign him his new bed, and that's where he's going to sleep from now on. And Philippa is going to go into the workshop and start making some fabrics with the loom. So we have some black yarn, so we're going to make the fabric that utilizes black yarn. And Claire is going to take care of Pepper here. I just really start sending Pepper out hunting. Maybe he can be a hunting dog. I don't know what the dogs do, what they bring back when you send them out to hunt though. I don't really play with pets usually, so we'll see. So she finished that, and I'm probably going to put that in Phineas's inventory so that when he goes out to the market eventually, he'll be able to start selling fabrics as well. I'm only going to start having him sell expensive stuff just so we can get some cash so that I can start expanding the home a bit and decorating a bit more. I don't know, it just looks plain. Definitely by the 1320s, I want a significant change with the look of the farm. So we could just start adding stuff, even though I'm not that great of a builder, I don't think, but that is the plan. So I'm selling some of those black yarns because the loom doesn't register that I have black yarn in my inventory. So when she makes stuff with the loom, I just sell the material that we needed to make whatever she was making. So again, we're gonna send Phineas out to go foraging, and hopefully, with our fingers crossed, he'll bring back some winter harvestables. But Philippa is gonna go down here and she's gonna go mourn her baby, her Gregory. Oh, so sad. I'm planning on to make them a portrait of Phineas and Philippa and putting that on the wall above where their children, or where, you know, I guess that would be an altar, where the altar is. So I'll get that done eventually. So I think that's Bodwin that Manfred is talking to. Yeah, I think that's Bodwin. I don't know if they're, I don't know what they could be talking about. But Claire is just watching them while she eats her cheese and bread on her bed. It's like, what are they doing? And Pepper went to go pee outside. That's a good thing, because he's been peeing inside the house. That's why Philippa always has to mop the floor. It sounds like Manfred and Bodwin are having a disagreement. I think Manfred is getting on him about not really helping around the house, because he's usually in here drawing, and I don't think he really cares for chores, but Manfred really doesn't like that. So here is Philippa. I guess she wanted to be around near her kids because she is going through it. So I'm just gonna have Bodwin go back to drawing and ignoring his older brother. And I don't know what Phillipa is really doing. Okay, she didn't have to come in here to use the restroom. I genuinely think she just wanted to be around her kids. So, Baldwin just got a face. So, he got a face, and I thought this face just made sense for him. So, it's the one about him picking up an instrument because whenever he wants to. So, I placed down a violin. I know there's a mod for a fiddle that looks medieval, but he can't, there's not a version for kids. So he's gonna use the violin, and we'll just say pretend it's the fiddle, but when he grows up he'll get a more like medieval instrument. So that really plays on his creative traits. So Phineas came back, and we're going to check his inventory and see what he got. Got some acorns, some strawberries, and some onions. Finally, we have something we can plant for this season. Even if this season is almost about to over, I am still happy that he found something. So we're gonna plant those onions, and hopefully they can grow before this season change. And he's kind of tired. It is getting kind of late, so everybody just needs to hit the hay and get into the bed. So let's see. I don't think the children are really tired though. What did Baldwin draw? He drew a horse. Okay, so this is him playing. He sounds horrible, but eventually he'll get better at this. I foresee him being very artsy, like him being I don't know, maybe I really don't know, but I just know I want him to do something that's creative in the arts. So later on, while the children were sleeping, Phillipa and Phineas tried again for a baby because I think Phillipa wants one more kid, just one more. So they're gonna have one more child, hopefully. And we're back here. I'm calling this household the Helliwell house because it is truly hell. Because this is it's just too many kids. So we're gonna roll for the baby since it's been a day. We'll start off with Vivian. She rolled a 2, so she lives, which I'm not happy about. I mean, I'm happy about because I like Vivian. I'm iffy about Rowan. I would be okay if he died, but he didn't die today, so that's okay. I am really rooting for the downfall of Bartholomew, but unfortunately Bartholomew made it. He made it. The only thing I have against Bartholomew is his name, really, because why is his name Bartholomew? So, yeah, I'm rooting for him to not make it. Also not rooting for Hellywise because I'm not, well, I mean, I like the triplets, the first set of triplets, but, you know, I wouldn't be mad if Hellywise was to die. I wouldn't be mad. But I really do like Vivian, so, just because of her name. So we rolled for her. She got the cautious trait, okay? And she's a brown hair baby. So I guess Philip's genes are really kicking in now. And Rowan is also cautious. So he got brown hair as well. We got 2 brown hair babies. And now it's time for Bartholomew. So he rolled the sunny traits, I guess. So he's gonna be a sunny infant, and he's a red hair, so typical. So this is Vivian, and now we gotta roll for her genetics. So she'll have, let's see, her mother's eyes, okay, still some Annice kicking in, and she'll have her father's eyebrows, okay. Also, she'll have her mother's hair type, so she's gonna be a curly hair baby. And let's see if she gets freckles or not, like her mom. Let's see. Nope, she'll be freckleless, so that is her genetics, and this is what she looked like afterwards. So cute, so adorable. I'm rooting for you, Vivian. So this is Rowan, and that's what he looked like before, and we gotta roll for his genetics. So he rolled his mother's eyes as well. He rolled his mother's eyebrows. And he also rolled his mother's hair type. So he's gonna have curly hair like his mom. Let's see if he'll have freckles. So yeah, so he just Annice, like straight Annice all the way, except for the brown hair. So that is what Rowan looked like afterwards. Now we got to do Bartholomew's. Let's see what he rolls. So he rolls his father's eyes. Okay, so got some Phillip kicking in. And then he rolled his mother's eyebrows, and he rolled his mother's hair type, so he'll have curly hair and no freckles. The only triplet with freckles is Rowan's, and that is what Bartholomew looked like afterwards. Okay. So I went ahead and placed down their infant cradles. And as you guys can notice, because I didn't mention it earlier, I did give them an upstairs just to expand it. So the older kids are going to stay downstairs and the younger kids are going to be upstairs with their parents. And eventually when they get older, then I'll move them down. I really don't know how I'm going to spend the house again. Probably not up, probably like out. We'll see though. So we're back in our main household. I was trying to find some collectibles, some diggables for Gilbert so he can just be out, play on his outdoors trait, but I didn't find anything. I just find stuff for the dog. So we have Phineas in here listening to Baldwin play his violin. He is such a supportive dad, and Manfred was just making a mess on the floor, so Phillipa had to go discipline him about that and tell him that is not the thing to do, because why are you doing that? Like you have things to do, like to enjoy or build up his fun. Like, why did he do that? So she'll go back to repairing the toilet, and he'll clean up that mess that he made. And then they can start eating some food as well. And Claire and Pepper are really two peas in a pod. Like, you would never see Claire without that dog. Never. I'm thinking about in the future I was thinking originally that maybe she could be like a midwife or something, but now I'm thinking maybe she should work with animals in the future, since that seems to fit her personality. But I created a group for Manfred called Manfred and Friends, so he can hang out with some of the younger boys in the area that is his age. So I added Jasper, Graves, and Elyard. I forget what his last name is, but that's the kid that we visited earlier in an earlier episode. So that's Jasper right now. They're playing with the sticks and stones over there. Claire, you need to eat some food. Go ahead and eat some food. And Phillipa, you can clean that up. So yeah, here they are. Gilbert came over because I guess he wanted to be a part. I see Gilbert as really looking up to his older brother. You know, they share similar traits. They like being outdoors and being outgoing. Nothing like their other brother Baldwin, who rather be in the house by himself. So Phillipa came over and destroyed the quote-unquote dollhouse, and that is so out of character for her. She's really going through something, so I just went ahead and sent her out on a stroll so that she can clear her mind, clear her head, and get herself together. I don't think Manfred really took it to heart, though. I think he knows his mom is going through something, so he just shrugged that off and continued to entertain his friends while they're there. You know, he's gonna try to cheer one of them up because one of them seemed like they were in a bad mood. So maybe because his mom just just messed up their toys. Baldwin, of course, was inside playing. One of Manfred's friends went in there to listen to him and thought that he sucked. I mean, like, he does suck, but he'll get better. You know, that's why he practices every day. So Phineas is gonna eat some food. Claire is cleaning up some mess, I guess. She's cleaning up after Pepper. And here we got Gilbert. He's very hungry as well. He needs to go inside and eat some food as well. It is getting late, really. Everybody should really be heading off to bed soon. Claire is brushing Pepper. Like, oh, I love the relationship she has with her dogs. Like, she is closer to Pepper than anybody else in her household. It's really fun to see this. I think she's gonna be absolutely devastated when eventually Pepper has to die, but it's okay. We'll just get her another dog. Okay, so she's going to go to bed. She's scared of something. I don't know what. I think she's scared of the dark. Okay, let's get all these kids in here to go to bed. Let's have Phillipa repair that toilet, the chamber pot. And look again. Now Phineas is gonna yell at Manfred because his mom already told him to stop. Like, why does somebody have to tell him twice what to do? So he's gonna yell at him, and then he's going to force him to clean it up because he's the oldest. He's supposed to be the responsible one. He's supposed to set the example for his younger siblings, and I think Phineas is really getting on him about that because he needs to be the one. Like, if anything were to happen to him or Phillipa, he would be the one taking care of his younger siblings. But after the kids went to bed, Phillipa and Phineas tried once again to have a baby because Phillipa really, and I mean really, wants another kid. So, and with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. If you like this episode and you are not subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe to me right now. I did not mention that machinima that played earlier, but there is some hard times coming for this kingdom and for this village. There are some really sinister forces trying to shake things up, and it's what seem to be a happy village is some dark times ahead. So another thing, if you guys want to upload a sim for Manfred, or if you just want to upload a family or anything for me to plop down in my save file, go ahead, use the tag #Simmering Sagas, and I will do that. I don't think I have anything else to say other than thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in 1314.